Good afternoon, everyone. How's it going? My name is Victor Davila. I'm with Shape Design Technologies, an Esprit reseller out of Texas and Louisiana. We're based out of Houston, Texas, and today I wanted to make this short video demonstrating a very powerful tool that's inside of Esprit. A lot of us know about it, some of us don't know about it. Some of us know about it but haven't gotten into it. So I just wanted to do a quick demonstration on how I use the Visual Basic for applications to automate things within Esprit. So for those of you that do not know, Visual Basic for applications is a object-oriented programming within Esprit that allows you to automate things or do a lot of different tasks within Esprit. The way that I use it is going to be with a family of parts. So I've created several different apps like these API threads for oil and gas industry. These API threads um, are very popular down here in the oil field. And what I did was create this app where I can just put in my dimensions in here and create a program on the fly without having to create chains and everything. Everything is already automated to go in there to program the part in Esprit. Uh, Also added some Acme thread stuff over here, and these are commercial products that I have created for customers. They approach us and they want to automate their programming, and so we've come in and have done things like that. Just wanted to encourage you guys to look into it. Over here in the help, Spree has a very, very detailed help for the API. This is the way that I learned. I started messing around with this probably almost 20 years ago because Espree's had this for ever since I've been using it. So there's a lot of good and still relevant tutorials over here that's going to teach you a lot of the syntax, and it's going to even teach you a lot of what is the API and how it works. And so it's really gonna get into it in here, and I encourage you guys to take a look at it. Uh, Once you start getting into it, you start realizing how powerful it is. There's so many things you guys can do with it. One of my latest projects that I did was um, a customer wanted to have one of these on their machine, on their work center for certain parts, and for Esprit to read their Excel sheet that had all the dimensions of their parts and something that they could potentially change as well and add parts to it. So what I did was I created this app over here, and it's going to read this Excel sheet over here, and it has the three different worksheets in it of three different series of parts. So whenever you open the app, what the machinist is going to do over here is going to put in his stock, according to how the forging comes in. And so over here, where you see over here in the series, you have your pressure and your nominal pipe size. Right now it's empty, but this is going to tell it which class of part you're going to load onto the app. And so I'm going to load that series and hit load sheet. And what's going to do, it's going to populate these combo boxes right there. And so it's reading the Excel file right now, and it queries the pressure and the nominal pipe size over here. So if I go over here, let's say 5 inches over here, I'm going to say that it's coming solid. I'm going to say that we're going to use a 2-inch drill. So if I come over here and I say load Excel files, or Excel values rather, then it's going to populate all of these numbers according to whatever is in this sheet. So if I wanted to change it to a 6-inch, which this part is right here that I'm going to show you, you're going to see all of these change over here. So the only one that the machinist is going to have to put is going to be this ID over here. So if it's 6.065, some of these are in there. Now this right here, I can choose for it to omit drilling. Here, the user is going to put the drill size that he's going to put. So if I put in a 2-inch drill size, then the app is going to create a 1.5 or a 2-inch drill. Or if I put a 1.5-inch drill, then it's going to create that 1.5-inch drill size. So when I click OK, just created that program right there. So if we were to, let me do something here, is I'm going to speed this up a little bit so that it could. So once I'm there, then we can see goes in there and it does the complete part. So if I wanted to come in here and maybe not drill it and skip the ID entirely, I can come in here and say start over. I'm going to say to omit the drill. I don't have to put this anymore because it remembers my variables. I click OK, and now we have without the drilling. So this is just an example of the things that you can do with the API within ESPRIT. I encourage everyone to look into it. It's a very powerful tool. TNG also has it. Just in this latest release 4.4, ESPRIT DP Technology added a very nice tutorial to kind of get us started with TNG. I've been dabbling in TNG and the API, but I haven't done much with it, and I'm really excited to get into it because I'm sure there's going to be a lot of new things, and it's going to be exciting. So hopefully this kind of showed you a little bit on what the API can do. There's a whole lot more that you can do, create custom cycles, simulation, you know, custom simulation. There's a lot of things that you can do within the Visual Basic. If you guys have any questions, just reach out to support, get you a class to learn this. We offer classes, DP Technology does. So if you guys have any questions, just get at us and we'll be happy to help. Thank you very much. Have a great one.